Welcome to my channel, and we are currently at the start of what, or at least what I believe will be the start of my body cultivation series, in which I'll go through doing Tribulation 9, which is the hardest difficulty, all the way up into day 80, which has the beast invasion, using body cultivation mainly. I will definitely be using some Shandao disciples, but I'm really going to be focused on body cultivators as like my main force, and I will probably only use like 1 or 2 Shandao disciples. Anyways, as you can see right here, I'm currently in character creation, and I'm picking out these different disciples that I want to have for my body cultivators. So my current plan right now is to run with 2 body cultivators, and I'm also going to have a 3rd body cultivator that will like run around and collect items for the other 2, but the 3rd one won't really be cultivating. They'll probably be like defending the sect or something like that. So right now I have 3 tigers that are rolled, because tigers are pretty much the really good option for body cultivators, just because they have a really good unique secret body part called the King, which increases their base attack. They have really high battle, which also increases their dodge, and then it's just pretty easy to get them to have like good crafting and medicine. So my criteria right now is for me to have my body cultivators to have the treasures thought shard, and for them to have like pants or one of the other thought shards that increase crafting. So pants or ring is really what I'm looking for. So right now I have 3 body cultivators re-rolled, and this one is I also want them to be male, so this one right here is a male, just so that I can remote their phallus and unlock a bonus move. So this one right here has pants thought shard, and they have treasures thought shard, so they have everything that I need. And then this one right here is a female, and they have treasures, and let's see, what's the other one that they have? I see wall, stars, food. They have ring, so they have ring and treasures. Then this one also is a female, so I'm thinking that I'll just re-roll one of these females and hope that I get a male, but I don't know, it'll be really hard. But there is a mod that will equalize the body cultivators and allow the females to get a body part which they can remote to increase their mood. So let me first just try to re-roll this one. And for re-rolling, I'm just going for crafting and medicine, and then I'm checking the thought shards to see if they have treasures. So let me just go to Tiger Yaogui, and I'm just waiting until I see like 12 crafting or more and 5 medicine, or 13, 7, 14, 7. Let's see. Okay, they have pants, needles, clothing, fence, and companions. They don't have treasures. I think it's really important to have treasures so that you can get that increased 35% dodge, which just makes a world of a difference. Pants, companions, winter, fog, and ring. Okay, so this one has everything but treasures. I just keep going. They don't have really good crafting level. 16-8, and this one is a male. Pants, Chief Genesis, wall, men, and ore. Still no treasures. This one has a 21-day shape-shift tribulation, so I don't want to use this one. And this one right here is a female. Let's try to get a male. But yeah, as you can see, the re-rolling process is a little bit lengthy, so there's definitely some effort that you have to put into if you want to follow along. This one has ore, flowers. They don't have treasures. And then besides that, I did continue on my research on like how to do the early body cultivation shapeshift tribulation, so I do have all of the information that I need for that, and I'll go over that later, maybe after I finish re-rolling. So crafting level is too low. Let me keep going. Ideally they would just have over like close to 14 crafting. Yeah, needles, men, clothing, afraid, and ring, and flowers. That is not what I wanted. I should have stuck with the one that I had, but I do want to show you guys like how difficult or easy it is to get this. outcome. So clothing, pants, all the pants in Thunder. They don't even stack. Lake, fog. It's kind of hard to read because the update changed the font so that sometimes it's not creating a new line. So it's just, I'm struggling through this. Just bear with me. Let's go. 14 and 7. Food, pants, ground, clothing. And then this one is a female, so I'm not even checking that it's a male. Summer, tree, sun, wind, and geogenesis. This one is a male. Okay, we have pants, wind, weed, clothing. And what was the other one? Yeah, clothing, weeds, wind, and pants. This one right here is a female. 18 and 2. I need at least 5 medicine. I know that I need that since the body cultivation resource recommends it. Autumn, fog, geogenesis. Wow, I am struggling immensely to get this thought chart. This is kind of depressing. It's getting to that point. Let's see, what do we have here? No treasures. And we're just, yeah, I'm definitely going to stop when I get the first one that has treasures. This one has 40 days, which isn't too bad. Snow, ring, wind, companion, snow. Okay, I wanted treasures, but I feel like I've seen everything besides treasures at this point. So I like to put an emphasis on the crafting because that increases the devourer tier. So I don't need to like remote the stomach early. Gems, needles, weapons, pants, gems, fence. Say it's not so. Oh, treasures, ground, star, winter, summer. I think their crafting level is a little bit too low, honestly. Like 10 crafting is not what I'm looking for. But yeah, that one had treasures. So I think at this point I will be using the mod to unlock the body part, just because it would take too much time for me to find the male. Companions, late ground, companions, clothing, pants and gems. Weeds, myself, gems, ring, winter. No. What is this? Ring or wall, fog and fog. Okay. 13 crafting is a little bit low, but I'll settle. Wall, sun, winter. I don't know. Let's just keep going. Sculptures, weapons, clothing, wind. We need treasures. Myself, clothing, food, watching work. No, that's desire. And then fence. Field, summer, pants, ground, thunder. Oh, come on. We're going for the big boys. 21 and 5. You have treasures for sure, don't you? Autumn, food, ring, food, clothing. Trust me, this is worth it. Just because we have to face the beast invasion on day 80, so we just don't have time to remote dodge. But if it's not really for the beast invasion, then we don't really need to worry about having super high dodge. Yeah, I just want to save my time that I need to get the elusive essence. Let's see. Watching sit. Snow, sculptures. It was so hard to read that one because the fonts were all messed up. 21 and 6. Can you be the one, please? Food. Wall, clothing, pants, falling stars. It's been 10 minutes. This is the same one. Let's see. We have 10 crafting. That's not even close to what I want. 14 and 16. Okay. Companion, spring, weed, autumn, clothing, needles. Companion, no treasures. Oh, this is disrespectful. I've only gotten treasures once in 10 minutes. Food, clothing, cheap Genesis sculptures. Rain. That one had really good stats though. Treasures are bust. Come on, 21 and 5. We had another one. Ring, weapons, sculptures, companions, lake, delighted, and weapons. — 17 crafting. Medicine though was way too low. It was 2. Come on, tigers. I know we got this. Sometimes character select is just like this, but it's so rewarding once you get it done. Crafting. Well, I can't even get good crafting now. Pants, autumn, or weeds, needle. Yeah, needle, clothing, and thunder. Literally everyone besides treasures. $15, 10, 42 days. Usually have a lot. Moon, snow, pants, wind, gems, weapons, and fog. But yeah, I think I definitely could do like a lower shapeshifter tribulation. I'm just not sure about the 5-day one. That's kind of insane. What's this? Tranquil, terrified, clothing. Oh, needle. So it wasn't terrified, it was wall. And then or is the third one for this one. Come on, we need the treasure. I feel like I'm trying to find the one piece over here. Ugh. $10 crafting, 11 crafting, 12 crafting. I need something more than that. Okay, 15-7. I really hope this one doesn't have treasures, because their tribulation is 21 days. Sculptures, weed, fill. Oh, they have treasures. Ring, pants, thunder, afraid. Okay, I guess this is the challenge. This will be like the helper disciple that's going to help out everyone, or something like that. Yeah, they have 21 days. Okay. This is going to be stressful, but I'm all for it. I'm just looking like, do I want to do that? They have treasures, guys. Yeah, I think I should be good to do this one. So I'll just make this like the third guy, just in case. Alright. Or that's a lady, sorry. I'm gonna name this one BC 3 and then put their shapeshifter tribulation day there. And ooh. And then this will be BC 2. So I'm mainly gonna be focused on BC 1 and 2, just because I know that I can get done the shapeshifter tribulations with these guys with their timers. And then we have 14 crafting, 15 crafting, 16 crafting, and then everyone has treasures. Sadly, I couldn't pull all males, so I'll have to get that mod that allows me to get the finalistic mode on females as well. And then besides that, I have this bull which has excuse me, this bull has farming, construction, and medicine. I really just wanted the farming and construction, since like farming is super important when you start off with the body cultivator run, just because they eat a lot of food, so you want to get that farm started quickly. And I want them to also have like some okay construction levels. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, is 13 enough? Let me try to get some more. Unless they have watching work, then I definitely won't re-roll them. Let's try for something more than that. I don't know if 13 is high enough in terms of like how fast I want it to be. And then it also depends on which disciples I get when I start, because I am on Tribulation 9, so I will be getting like 2 extra or 3 extra disciples, which is great. So if I can get some really good disciples, that would be super nice. But I'm looking for like 20 farming and then like a fair amount of construction. Okay, 2016. And then I'm curious if they have watch and work. No. But their tribulation is 88 days and they have pretty good stats on like everything. Yeah, I think this one is like perfect. I'll just give them their timer on their name as well, since they'll be an outer disciple. So I just want to be able to tell when they're about to die. Alright, so let's just double check all of this. Body refinement, gives it Meriton, elixir relics. This is what I need in order to get intrinsic life essence. And then I'm on ancient battlefield map with the Fae and an illuminatory, so that I can get some spirit dew. Sightseeing. And I just want to double check that everyone has treasures. Pants, autumn. Okay, so you have treasures. I know that you have treasures, and then you also have treasures. And then let's see, they all have 24 battle and then treasures. So this is a good one. Great start. So this is why I start off with illuminatory, is because when you start off with illuminatory, the illuminatory spawns all of these spirit grass around it, so that will allow you to pretty much guarantee that you'll get spirit dew, which is pretty important as body cultivator. But now that I have these 3 body cultivators, I'm going to promote them in the order of how I named them. So let's do body cultivator 1, body cultivator 2, and body cultivator 3. I just want to start like instantly promoting these guys, even though it's going to be annoying, because I just need them to start to remote as quickly as possible. But I also need to get some spirit wood so that I can place it down, just so that I know where their cushions will be. So the main thing that I want to do is get some fabric and chop down some spirit wood. And let's see, where would I put it? Wow, I got a big patch of spirit soil here. I'm thinking that it would make the most sense to put my sect like here, just because it would be in between these 2 bodies of water and relatively close to the spirit wood. And then of course I need the bodies of water. So right here is like a nice little patch of nothing, so I think I'll clear out this area with my tic-tac-toe. And then besides that, let me just do this work schedule. Healer, pretty much just allowing everyone who's like okay with the skill to do it, and making sure that no one that's bad at something is allocated it. Miner, everyone should be a logger. Smith, yeah, I think logging is super important. Crafting and peon is okay. Okay, so I actually got a snake and a cat, which is perfect. So the cat will definitely be the crafter. Snakes are typically quick, so I like to make them my peons or something else, like my loggers or peons. So this one has like 11 movement speed, so I'll just make this one my logger for now. And then my chef can be this. Oh, I got another bull. Oh, this is super lucky. And then this one can also cook, and they have okay construction. Nice. I wonder what's their tribulation timer. Oh, 100 days. Nice. I almost feel like I didn't need to reroll the one that I had. So I won't promote my guys just yet. Actually, yeah, I probably should just remote them instantly. I was thinking to have them like kind of help out with these boxes though. So let's see. So body cultivator 1, I'll let them open these boxes first. I just need to get some fabric. Okay, we got red fabric. That's exactly what I needed. So yeah, body cultivator 1, let's promote them. And then I'm unlocking all of these body parts. We're still searching, we got even more fabric. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And now let's do body cultivator 2. Promote this one. And then finally body cultivator 3. So now that I have all 3 of my body cultivators, I've unlocked all these body parts, and now it's time for me to pretty much just level them up in order to get them to the 3rd stage. So that'll be the incubation stage. And you don't want to get them to the chaos phase because that will make them have to do a lot of tribulations. So what you're supposed to do is just remote the head muscle and just get that to level 50. And you don't want to, and when you do remotes, it costs stamina, so, and it also costs essence, but you don't always have to select an essence, so you can just remote with no essence. So that's what I'm going to do. Going to have all of these guys remote their head muscles, and you just want to do head muscles just because like you just don't care about the head muscles, and for the most part you won't be using the head muscles, so you just want to have it to be level you want to have it to be level 50 so you can get the most ESP in order to level it up. And then besides that, you don't want to, like, for example, remote like one of the arm muscles or one of the arm or leg muscles instead, even though that would get them to a higher level earlier on, because the more that you remote something, the more time that it takes to do even more remotes later on. So if you, for example, remoted like the right arm to level 50 instead, then it would cost more essence to do your remotes when you actually want to do your full build, and it will also take longer to do those remotes. So you just want to stick to something that's just out of the way. So that's why we do the head essence. I'm just going to name this body school or whatever, BC school. So now that I have this nice patch of area. Oh, and besides that, I do want to kill this Fae because it's in the way, so I will just do one remote on one of these body parts. So in order to unlock these body parts to use them as weapons, you need to meet the first layer requirement. So I'm just going to do that. I don't anticipate using the right leg. Oh, I can't do that with them. So I don't think I'll be using the right arm as my main attack body, so I'm just going to remote this right arm, and I'm just going to do one remote because that will unlock tempered flesh, and I'm just doing that on the 2 muscles. I'm going to do that for all of my body cultivators. Everything I do, I'm doing 3 times. Keep remoting this off, so that means they'll just remote that one time, and they'll kind of like take turns on it. And then the next thing I had to do is set up their arrangement. So I don't want them to breathe yet because I don't have their cushions, so it would kind of be like pointless. And I'm also doing these remotes in order to level them up. So I'm just thinking there are solar and lunar essences that you do want to get, so I'm thinking like maybe just do like one in the day and one in the night. So probably, let me check my notes because I do have the timing of when you will have to remote to get the solar essence. So solar essence you can obtain by remoting between 9 and 15. So these 3 time slots. So I'll do this for solar, and then lunar essence is from 21 to 3. So these 3 right here. So I'll just do this one and then this one right here. So hopefully I'll get some solar and lunar essence in between those remotes, and I'll do the same thing. It's just easy for me to remember because I know that it's a 2 on the left side. So I think that it's good to always at the very least breathe during these 2 times so they can get those 2 essences, just because the solar essence is just super important. And the same with the lunar essence. So now let me carve out this sect area. So let's see, what can I do? I have the sweeper right here. I don't want to ruin any of the spirit wood trees, so I'm just going to try to make this as close knit as possible. That's kind of messing up that spirit wood tree. Alright, so this is going to be my sect area. And now, of course, it's time to get the timber station going. And then you want to have a well and a water vat. These are like the most important things. But the timber station is the most important thing because that's what's going to be used to make more timber. And then besides that, I also like to have a storage area that can just hold wood, just to keep it very simple for my peon disciples starting off. So I'm going to set that up for, like, I guess just wood and timber. So now that that's settled in, I also need, and I have 3 spirit wood also, so that's perfect. So I need these 3 spirit woods just to be able to like put them down where the cushions will be. And I think I would like for my body cultivation room to be like around here. So I'll just have them all next to each other. So this is just the foundation of my array. And I want to be able to build these fabric cushions on top of these. Because body cultivators, in order to maximize the amount of essences they get from breathing, they need to have a chi on tile of 2000. That's when they get the maximum bonus. So it's very important that you start to work on that instantly, especially because these tiles have they have a timer, a 5-day timer to which they have to gather chi. But if you put them on the ground and they have already waited for 5 days, you can just reload the game to bypass that timer. So it's just important just to get those down as soon as possible. So I'll have body cultivation 1, 2. Okay, everything is already messed up. And 3. I may have to rename them, but I don't know. I don't really care that much. Alright, so now this is waiting for timber, so I just need to make sure that we produce even more timber. And these guys are continuing to remold. I'm going to check to see if they actually finish creating those arm body parts in a second. Let's see. Oh, I need to change my work schedule too. I need to set up the amber fruit work schedule. So I'm just going to remove them so that they don't sleep. And then they just eat for 12 hours. They eat once every 12 hours. Because they will be consuming amber fruit until they get better buildings. So I'm just going to make sure I harvest all of these amber fruits. I think that that's important. However, you don't really want to assign your disciples to too many jobs starting off, but I'll show you guys why. Let's see. And I wouldn't really call this a tutorial because I'm still like playing and learning as I go, but I do have some opinions that I'm pretty much very sure about. So earlier on, I don't want to like give my guys too many orders until I have it so that I've collected all of the spirit grass. So for the most part, I will want them to be loggers first. But I'm going to make these guys eat the amber fruit. And then the other thing that's really important is that you create a grave when you start the game, so that the body cultivators can get their wraith essence. So let me also set that up as well. So I just have some generic array blueprints that I like to use. So I'm just going to put this right here just so that I have some guidelines, and now I can build this grave. Just going to put a grave right here and here. And the graves, they do have to be filled. And luckily, because I'm on Tribulation 9, I do have a disciple that's like dying, so I can just kill this one right here and then use them for the grave. So let me just turn on auto butchering and auto searching. But as you can see, I have so much spirit dew. This is actually a really big amount. And I did do like another practice run, and it wasn't this much spirit dew, honestly. It wasn't. I just feel super lucky. But this spirit grass right here is what will yield spirit dew, which is super important for getting your body cultivators to have a big pool of stamina early on. And luckily I have a great amount, so this is the main task that I want my outer disciples to be working on starting off. If I'm doing a body cultivation start, I want them to collect the spirit dew, because the spirit dew will eventually diminish after a while if you don't collect it. So I'm just trying to be precise though, just to maximize their time in terms of what they're doing to collect the dew. So yeah, I'm just going to get all of the spirit dew. This is a ridiculous amount of spirit dew, honestly. And spirit dew, it decays fast as well, so you just want to make sure you get that like super quick. But besides that, it also gives 150 stamina, which is super useful. And then sometimes there can be spirit dew like other places around the map, so you do want to also look around for that. See, I got some more spirit dew over here. But this grass won't always yield spirit dew. It's just like a chance, but it's a relatively high chance. So I just hope I get a good amount. As you can see right here, my cat Malping is getting a lot of the spirit dew. And let's see. Let's go to treasure. Oh, I only have 4. Did they all like whatever? I think they disappear after a quick while. They decay super quickly, so you just gotta be quick with it. Let's see, spirit dew. Just gonna have them all eat one just to try to catch it. I'm kind of scared because I feel like I just lost like a lot. I don't know if there was a bug or something. Yeah, they disintegrated like that quickly. What is up with that? Maybe it's the Lushu or something that's making it go away so quickly. Yeah, that's a struggle. Anyways, I think they're still getting a good amount, so let's do 3. Continue. Searching ew. Yeah, I still have a great amount, 9. So these guys will just have a lot of stamina. And every time they remove it, it costs stamina, by the way. So now we're at 1,900 stamina, 1,000 stamina, and 1,100 stamina, which is like amazing. So right now we have 10. I think because this one is burying, he's like stalling. Okay, so I did get a good amount from here. Let's see. So I think BC1 has the most stamina. So I just need to focus on BC. Let's see, BC2 and 3. Oh, BC2 has 2,600 now. This one has 2,100. BC3, why are you worshipping? Stop doing that. Go eat. I'm like, bro, get the dew. Spirit dew. But yeah, as you can see, it sometimes the game will bug and make it so that like things don't expire as fast as they should, but obviously my game is just working for some reason. Sadly, huh? But yeah, I just want all of my outer disciples to be focused on this. Like, if you look at the rubbish, you can pretty much tell how much spirit dew I lost. So I think I just got lucky in the sense that I just have a lot of spirit dew. And the good thing is, like, this initial amount is way more than what we'll need, and we'll have opportunity to get like a lot more stamina. Let's do dew. And again, I need to focus on 2 and 3. Let's have them both eat 2. So you're at 2,800, and then you're at 1,100, and you're at 2,500. Okay, so really it's just BC3 that needs some more. Let's just give them like 8 or 6, I guess. I don't know. see where we at. 3,100, 2,500, 2,700. Okay, no. Yeah, I'm just balancing all of this. Let's get a BC1 5. We're rich in Spiridu, guys. We're just rich. Let's clear more of this area. I see you, do. I see you. You can't hide from me. There's one last do. There's probably more, but I think I have way more than enough at this point. And yeah, I'm pretty much done getting that Spiridu. So that's like the main thing that you need, is to have that Spiridu so that your body cultivators can have that stamina, just because it costs stamina to do these remotes. As you can see, it's costing like 10 stamina per remote. And besides that, it looks like the arm muscles are done remoting. So I just wanted to get these ones done, just so that I can unlock that first layer, so that they will have some type of weapon for them, since these are their weapons. So now that this is level 1, I can now equip it into offense, and my body cultivator now has 153 attack. So then this will allow me to actually fight the Lucio. So now I can kill the Lucio and move on to the next phase, or the Fae, sorry. I'm starting to use the Fae now, so sometimes I get it mixed up. Alright, so now that the Fae's done, the rain is done, my body cultivators have a lot of stamina. So now they're just remoting their head muscles, and now it's just up to me to just start to upgrade their rooms so that I can manage their mood and make that better, and then also make a room out of this. So I'm going to move forward and work on building my dwelling. So last time when I tried to do this, I really struggled with like just collecting enough, because I had like weak disciples, but now I have some really good outer disciples, so I think that I could actually build like a really intricate dwelling, but I'm just going to stick to what I was currently doing before, and just keep it like super simple. So I'm just going to manually make some outer disciple dwellings, and then I'll do some upgrades later on. So this is 1, 2, 3. Obviously that's not enough. I definitely want to fit 8 bids in here, just because I know that I'll have like probably 8 outer disciples at max. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I mean, I already have 3 disciples, 3 inner disciples, so I think even 7 bids is enough. So I'm going to first make the outer disciple area, and now it's time for me to create the inner disciple areas. Honestly, they're body cultivators, so they don't really need much. Like, they can just use like really small rooms. I'm really going bare, just to save on wood costs or timber costs. So I just have these 3 rooms, and then I'll need 1 more room for visitors. So now that that's done, let's add these 3 beds, and I'm short by 123 timber. Hopefully I'll be able to create even more timber. So we do have 2 amber fruit right here. I need to make sure these guys are still on amber fruit. Okay, so they're sleeping. Let's wake them up. Pop an amber fruit. Hopefully, well, I'm really confident in the ability of these guys to build, just because I just have like a snake and 2 bulls. So I think that they'll be able to get this task done within a day. So that's why I'm just interrupting their sleep, because I'm assuming that this will be the last time that their sleep will be interrupted. And as you can see, they are building pretty fast. I don't know why door is being made over here. So now it's just up to whoever to do the logging as well. Alright, so this is the main blocker. Let's chop some wood. Now we're 40 minutes in. Okay, so I'm gonna start to chop spirit wood because I really need to collect the spirit wood in order to sell it to get some cages and other things like that. But I'll start working on that mainly on day 6. But for now, I just need wood for my setup. Okay, I have 12 wood, so that's going to give me 50, and then I have 2 more. I have 16 in total, so if I need 74 and I'm getting 5 each, then I need, what, like 14? No, not definitely not 14. I don't know. It's getting done. Sometimes you try to math and it just doesn't math. And now besides that, I also, well, let me just wait for these buildings to be built, because I think I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. It's really, really important that you just focus on getting these buildings done. So now that that's done, I'll create all of these other necessary buildings. And then I'll try to create a bonfire as well. So hopefully everything is getting created. Okay, I need this guy to wake up for sure, because they have like everything. And then you as well. Now I need to get more amber fruit. So yeah, my body cultivators, they're just breathing and remoting in order to get this head muscle up so that they can level up. They should be done with this by day 6. I'm so proud of this disciple that I selected. They're working so quickly. So yeah, with that, my sect is pretty much done. I just need to also start to produce, you know, like just regular tools like timber axes and stuff like that. I would like to have axes in order to chop down even more spirit wood. So I'm just thinking about how I would go about doing that. So lately I've been using spirit wood items. However, I think that I might want to just use goldwood items instead, just because I can trade the spirit wood for goldwood at a better like conversion rate, because that's what I did in like some of my previous runs, and I just think that that's cheaper. I need to use my spirit wood in order to like buy stuff. Let's see, these guys just need goldwood timber, and I would like to trade with them. These guys want a crimson fruit, huh? I'm using the mod to see what their favorites are, by the way. So let me first build a trade area. Then I also want to work on this body cultivation building. So for the body cultivation building, I'm just planning to make this probably cursed or blessed. Actually, yeah, I'll probably have to make it blessed then, because I'm going to have animals in here. So I'll worry about the cursed aspect later. So I'm just going to make this kind of big so that I can manipulate the feng shui to be blessed, because I would have like all of the stuff that the body cultivators need in order to breathe here and do their leisure, and then I would just have the items that are influencing the feng shui on the side. So speaking of that, body cultivators also need a well nearby so that they can get some water essence. So let me put this well right here. Or not for the water essence, the well is so that they don't have to leave the room. And then besides that, I want to expand this wall to be a little bit bigger. And then I'll just use this as like a divider between the two rooms. So now I need more timber. So I'm just going to keep chopping wood. Seems like my disciples are just working super duper quickly. which is amazing. Let's try to chop down more spirit wood. Oh wow, look at all this spirit dew that I have now. Yeah, I am rich in spirit dew. Let's get this as well. I didn't really want to take away from my outer disciples work, but you can't ignore the spirit dew. You just can't. Let's see. I'm thinking that I need someone to be like mainly a peon. I don't know. Okay, let's make them a builder. And I do have this amber fruit, which I almost forgot to equip and eat. So this is just a lot. Okay, we're 45 minutes in. Always need that amber fruit on them so that they can build the foundation. Especially if you're running body cultivators, they will eat everything super quickly. If I can make this amber fruit last until like day 6, then I'll be happy. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, I do have that fabric, so let me... I was trying to think about what item I want to trade for these sects, so let me use this fabric, actually. So I'm going to use this fabric and visit, and then hopefully this is one of the favorites of these sects. Just going to gift these guys fabrics, just so that I can unlock the trade menu with them. I have to visit my neighbors so that they will trade with me. Tiger paw. That's where I would go to buy Goldwood. Yeah, I think I need to be pretty thrifty. Let's see. More fabric. Fabric for everyone. Alright, let's see what these sects are selling. The main thing that I would be looking for is like pig demon's meat, or even more spirit dew. Gold sun crown, we don't need that. And soul gems could also be useful as well. Dragon feces, that's pretty big. If I could afford that, then that would be nice. Why do I need wood? Oh, for timber. It's always the wood. Let's chop down some more spirit wood trees. I do want to start to make... Let's see. Let me see if this conversion rate makes sense. Yeah, so I can get 2 gold wood for 1 spirit wood. That's interesting. And I think the ratio even gets better if I gift them something, but sadly I don't have cotton or a lavish mill, and I'm too lazy to go and get it. So I'm thinking that with just these 9 spirit wood, I should be able to have a great amount of gold wood. Yeah, I think I do want to stick with gold wood items just because I don't really care about the speed that much, and I just like gold wood, or at least I think that is acceptable. So I'm just going to create Goldwood timber on repeat so that I can start to craft these cooler items. Let's see, how are these guys doing? Okay, their amber fruit is still good, and we're on day 4. Okay, now that I have Goldwood timber created, I can assign for this to be... Oh, never mind, I don't. That was just regular timber. Let me give this a higher priority. That's Goldwood. That's timber. We're gonna make Goldwood timber. Thank you. I'm like, it's literally on top of the workstation, my guy. Just work. Okay, so now time to make some Goldwood timber axes, and then I want some farming tools as well. And I think that's pretty much everything. And then of course my disciples, they do need bells and dies. They need bells and die to increase their mood, and mood is pretty much everything for a body cultivator. So I'm just going to do 10 of these because this is for my outer disciples and my inner disciples now at this point. And I don't need to create bows because I have no aggressive animals on. Oh wow, we got another Yaogui visitor? What is this? Another bull? Wow, I just got so lucky. That's so boosted. And he has a 73-day shapeshift. Wow, I already have like a end game outer disciple setup. I have 3 bulls, 1 snake, and 1 cat. This is literally perfect. I'm sorry if you're trying to replicate this and you don't get this RNG. You can still get through this with all this RNG. You really just need that one guy from character creation, honestly. But I'm not gonna lie, that is super helpful for me to have so many bulls, because bulls, they just work harder, they move fast, and have great farming ability. So now that I just got another bull, I think that I will just start to make this massive field. So I'm just gonna create this because body cultivators need to eat. So you really need to get that field going, like the lotus root field, as quick as possible, since lotus root is just amazing for food, for the sect in general. And then all bulls have is just like great farming speed. I have 2 really nice fields, so if everything goes right, I think that these lotus root fields will be like really strong by, like, I don't know, I want to say like day 20. Like I'm hoping that I will have like 2,000 food by then. Okay, let's remove that. I know I made that mistake. And then I do have the spirit soil right here, but I don't want to focus on the spirit soil right now until the fields are done. And I don't even want to focus on the fields right now until these items are done being crafted. So let's go to this cat and make sure that they're assigned for crafting. And it looks like they're going for chopping. Let's turn that off until they start crafting. Only craft, my friend. Okay, let me turn peon work off on this guy. There we go. Okay, so now they're crafting everything. This is the beauty of a cat. Like, they really craft things super quickly, even though I am on Tribulation 9, which drastically slows down everything. Alright, so now that I have timber asses, I can feed this, give these to all of my disciples. I'll give it to everyone besides the cat, since the cat is crafting. And then I'll have the cat craft 1 more Goldwood timber axe. So yeah, I'm really happy about that decision, because I would have needed like double the spirit wood. So let me see. I think that the axe was created, wasn't it? No. I'm just confusing myself at this point. Okay, it's last. But I think I'm still good to create it. These storage areas are super close. Overall, I would say this is still a really good start, especially considering how many bulls I have. So now that a large majority of my disciples have Goldwood tools, now they can do things like way more faster, way more quickly. So it's time to chop down all of these trees, and then I'll come back to the spirit dew once I'm finished chopping down the spirit wood trees. I think that this takes on a higher priority at this point, just because my disciples already have a lot of stamina, and I think you really only need like 5,000 stamina to do all the remotes for a full game. So I'm already at a really big head start, because all of my guys have like 3,000 stamina, and I'm using 3 body cultivators, and I'm really only planning to max out 2, but if it so happens that I end up maxing out 3, then I won't complain, and I'll do that as well. But I'm at a really good spot, especially for needing to spend triple the resources that are recommended that you spend on the body cultivation in terms of how the guide goes. So I'm just going to keep going. Pine trees. Okay, I missed a tree right here. Just going to look for some stragglers. Yeah, my goal is to fill out this array and get that 2000 chi on the tile. Let's see what these guys' cultivation stats look like. So the head muscle for this guy is level 32. I want it to be like 45 to 50. So yeah, we still have to wait until day 6, which is what the body cultivation resource recommends. And then besides that, the chi on tile is pretty low, so they're not getting good breathing. Their mental state is pretty low, and then this just increases once they're breathing in the same position. So that's why you want to have those cushions set out and just never change them. And then the extra stuff from secret bodies is low just because I didn't rebuild any secret bodies. And then because they did eat all of those spirit dew, they have, let's see, 2 intrinsic life essences. I need to get way more of those by creating a pasture, so I need to jump on that as soon as possible. Actually right now I have 19 spirit wood, so I'll just do like a trade for that now. Luckily these guys like Goldwood timber, so I can trade them. I just want to get these cages out the way, even though this will delay me. Like, it will delay me more if I waited to do this. What's the problem? Okay, I was doing the wrong trade. I'll just get 1 bear for now. And I'm going with bears just because they have really strong temperature tolerance. So let's open this cage. And then I'm planning to have my array on the ground. So that's going to allow me to add more space to my pasture, which is different from what the body cultivation resource recommends. So this is just the better method, because if you put the array on the ground, then you can layer the animals on top, so that will allow them to get the intrinsic life essences, get more, because there will be more animals around them. Alright, so now that I have this dice right here, oh, this hinders work efficiency, so I shouldn't have made this many, because I don't want to put down my outer disciples. But the bell is good because this just increases mood regularly. So hopefully everyone gets a better mood. I wonder why this one's mood is down. Oh, they need a room. I'm sorry. I also didn't give them any amber fruit, so that's looking pretty bad. So let me just fix this guy up a little bit. Have everyone chop this down. So we have some amber fruit. We're gonna have everyone eat it. And then I'll have this guy equip like 3, I guess, because I know that they're behind. Then let's see what does it look like for these other guys. Yeah, they all have 2 amber fruits on them. So now I have 4 amber fruit. Let's have the first 4 guys equip it. This is going very smoothly, so I have about 1 more day to get everything situated. But yeah, everything is pretty much looking good. So besides this, you also want to have like leisure station and just everything that a body cultivator would need, so that they just don't leave this area. But so yeah, I'll have to create these leisure stations, but I would rather make them out of spirit stone, because I don't want to ruin the feng shui of the room. So yeah, I'm just waiting a little bit. But they do need leisure, so I'll get that. Let's see where we're at. We're at 100 mental state. Then this one needs a room. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I think I just didn't give these guys the rooms that they needed. Okay, so this guy has terrible clothing, eating uncooked food. So body cultivators also hate when they have, or all disciples hate when they have bad clothes on, or the inner disciples. However, it's just worse on body cultivators, just because their mental state is linked to their mood. So I'm going to do a clothes swap on this guy because he has 2 poor clothing. So I need to find someone with like better clothing. So this guy has common, so I'm gonna equip these pants right here, and then the shirt is also common, so I'm just gonna do like a swap. So let's equip these 2. Then let's see what body cultivator 3 looks like. Okay, so body cultivator 3 is also pretty satisfied. So this one has, let's see, 200 mood, which is the max, 191 mood, and 200 mood as well. So this is just exactly what I wanted. And yeah, I think pretty much the foundation of my sect is pretty much set in stone. And then I believe body cultivators also like to, well, it's good to have like your area where the body cultivators are, to have like just a nice area. So I probably should also do like some spirit stone offcut. I'll just do like 5. Where's the cat at? What are you doing? Foundation training. And besides that, I do want my disciples to work hard so that they can always get foundation ESP, just because if they have foundation ESP, then they get increased work efficiency. So that's something I've also tried to get better with. I just have them do foundation training like right here. Okay, they're making the spirit stone offcut. So now let me just build this flooring around. I think I should be good to have it like everywhere. But it might offset the positioning of my spirit wood, so that may cause me to need to move the cushion. So let me cancel that for here, because I don't want to move that spirit wood or the cushions at all. I just want to make this area just beautiful in general. So then once this is done, we're on day 6. So now that we're on day 6, I can actually move forward and then level these guys up, since they all should be at like around level, a higher level, in order to remote. Let's see, this one is level 39. This is 38. Let's see, where is this one at? This one is at 46, so this guy could definitely stop. I think that the other ones might not get to the maximum level, so I'll just have this guy stop and then breathe, which is cool, and then let these 2 do some more remotes, and let me just turn off breathing for them. But yeah, by pretty much day 6 of doing those remotes, they'll pretty much be ready. But it's looking like it's going to take my guys just a little bit longer. Yeah, just taking 30 seconds. Yeah, this is taking 60 seconds, so it would take a full day to do 10 remotes. Okay, let's see. Did they get a bonus moodlet from the area? Clear-headed, suitable clothing, common in front. No, okay. And typical room. Okay, yeah, you guys are ungrateful. So now that I have most of like the foundational stuff done, I do want to also start to create some actual food for my guys. They don't like dry meat, so I'm just gonna make this mainly for the outer disciples in the meantime. And then I'll just have this guy kill one of the bulls. So now that they don't have any crafting jobs, I'll just have them be the chef, and then just assign them to crafting if I need to later on. I'm definitely done creating Goldwood, and I should be done creating timber. Yeah, I have 538, which is more than I need right now. So yeah, I mean, things are looking up. They're looking really nice for me. And let me also re-add that array in, just because I like the visual that it provided. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, so now it's time to assign these fields to lotus root, since my outer disciples are done pretty much all of the main work that they needed to get done. So now the most important thing is that I get these lotus roots going, and then I should assign these guys to farmers. I'm so lucky right now in the sense that I have 3 cows and they all have really good farming. Let me just double check that that cat actually had pretty good cooking level. Yeah, they have 20 cooking level. Shout out to cats. So now these guys are actually sleeping, which I don't really like. So let's do this. Amber fruit. This one doesn't have amber fruit. This one has amber fruit. And now I also have 106 food from the boar meat. So now I'm just kind of curious to see what their farming speed looks like. And also let me make sure I equip this farming tool on these guys. Oh, how much farming does the cat have? Because I know cats also have good farming. Oh, never mind, this one has 0. Let's say haul. Okay, so they're harvesting and farming. Nice. So they're already harvesting some lotus root, and now they should be farming. Wow, that's super quick. Yeah, this is going to be a great run. This is going to be a really good run. I'm excited. Honestly, I'm already an hour in. I think this will definitely be my longer video, just because, you know, I was just showing you guys how I get started with everything. But in the next videos, like, I'm going to try to keep them low in terms of how long they are. Just going to try to keep them down to like 20 minutes. So yeah, right now I have all of my body cultivators and they're pretty much ready to level up, and then I'll be able to get these guys to the incubation stage in the same way that I showed you guys in my last video, where I was just planning out and doing practice for the body cultivation. Guys, I'm just going to level up this label in order to get them to the incubation stage, and then after that I'll start to just continuously do some more breathing and then show you guys my findings of all of the practice that I did yesterday. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it and or learned something. And yeah, I was able to pretty much show you guys how I would set up my do my body cultivation setup, and just me, you know, learning how to work with these body cultivators. And I was able to show you guys also like the differences and the priority in terms of what I would do. So for example, the most important thing that I would do is establish the grave in order to make sure that the body cultivators will get that wraith essence, which is super important. And then I would also begin to make these rooms, and I wouldn't use a really intricate blueprint and just use something very simple. And then, you know, just make sure you get that wood and timber in order to be able to build out these structures without really sending these people out. But if you do want to like send like your fodder body cultivators out, then that's also good. And then I also have another corpse right here which I can use to bury and add to my graves, which is perfect. And then, you know, I'm also putting an emphasis on the fields and how we need to just have a lot of lotus root in order to have a lot of food for the body cultivators, because they do eat a lot, and I have 3. And I was able to show you guys the power of using the Illumitry in order to collect Spiridu. But as you can see, around my map I do have a lot of Spiridu also, so it also depends on the Spirit Seed, honestly, and I think I just got really lucky with that. So yeah, if I just go, I don't know, how can I, okay, I see my difficulty. Yeah, I'm on Tribulation 9, just in case you were wondering. I have all of the settings up. I'm on a large map, and then environment, I have this map C right here, and then this is just something I randomly rolled, and then I have Ancient Battlefield, Illumitry, and Fae. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Later.